Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is Pepper and Pine. If you want to win this book, stay tuned till the end of this video where I'm going to share with you the details of this giveaway. This book is called Math in the Garden and we picked it up from Acorn Naturalist about a year ago and we're really enjoying it. It has been an amazing resource for our spring nature units. So it's written by a variety of authors who have designed this book to integrate math with the garden. What's really great about this book is that it also comes with a chart that shows how the different activities meet the state standards. You can really see how to integrate it into your curriculum. Now it's done for either a classroom setting or a homeschool setting. It will work either way. The lessons are also designed to meet a variety of age groups or grade levels, which is especially useful in a homeschool environment when you're likely to have more than one grade working together. What's also really great is that each lesson comes with a variety of activities so that if one activity doesn't work for your age group, then certainly one of the other ones will. Now, we have been working through this book, and the first thing that it suggests that you do is to make a garden journal so that you have a place to put all of your work that you're doing, all the lessons and activities that you're going to do. So we went ahead and did that, and I've got tutorials on how we made this dandelion painting as well as how to actually assemble the garden book, because it was actually really easy and it's become one of my favorite ways to bind books. And then we just had space on the inside to do our different lessons. So what we plan to do is fill up this garden journal, which only has about room for 8 to 10 assignments, and then we'll put the book away and we'll try it again in the future with some other activities. So we don't intend to go through the entire book lesson by lesson, but we are picking and choosing the ones that we are interested in. So the first 2 lessons that we did was to do the garden journal and then to also paint the cover of our garden journal. The book suggests just using cardstock, but we decided to add a little more art to it. So then we went in through some of the different lessons and just found ones that we could do with the stuff that was in our yard or the things that kind of interest my children. And what's really nice as well is that the lessons themselves are really easy to follow. The directions are very nicely explained. You have what you need to begin each of the assignments, what you need to get ready, like the materials that you'll need, and then the rest of the directions are also really easy to follow. And of course, I am a huge fan of the illustrations. They're really beautifully done and they accompany every single page and every single activity. So this is designed for children between the ages of 5 to 13, so it's quite a wide age range. So you're going to see things that are really simple, like geometric shapes, measuring things with your hand span or with a ruler, even things like healthy snacks and walking a number line, which I think are some of the more simple activities that you could do in this book. But it also goes into ratios and angles and geometry and algebra and some graphing. So it does get a little bit more complicated as well. However, you can always simplify any of the lessons in order to meet your students' needs. And I've done that with some of the work that we have already completed. This is an example. This was the ratio of shoots to roots, and I modified this lesson to suit my 10-year-old's math level. And you could do that too throughout the book. You could still do the assignment, but just modify it a little bit, either change the numbers or change the difficulty of it so that even younger students could do something that maybe was designed for an older student, depending on your child's level. Now, you do need access to some kind of yard, but you can do this whether you have a large garden or a small garden, you'll just have to modify some of the projects to suit your size garden. Some of the other activities, you don't need a garden at all. We did, the first project that we did was estimation, and we just used a tomato that we bought, that was store-bought. We didn't get one from our yard, although we were growing some in our yard as well at the same time. They just weren't ripe. So you can certainly use things that are from the grocery store as well. So I really like the way this book has integrated math with gardening. It is very hands-on. It's very inspiring for kids. We've really enjoyed it. We've added a lot of art into our lessons as well, but you don't need to get artistic with your lessons. Overall, this is a book that I highly recommend for so many different reasons. One is that I love the way that it brings math to life. So often you see math as black and white, as operations that you're doing in a worksheet, and this really reminds us that math is everywhere, and this is how math is used in the real world. The other thing that I really like about it is the hands-on nature of the activities. I really feel like when kids get involved and work with these different projects, they'll end up understanding the material better and retain it longer. The other thing that I really like about it is that I really feel it is a living math resource. I love the way it's written, I love the illustrations, and I love just the energy that it took to create something like this. This is not something that I've seen a lot of in the education world, and so I'm really appreciative for the innovative approach that the authors have taken in order to bring math to life for children. I hope that you look for this book even if you don't win the giveaway, because it is an amazing book. I contacted the publishers and they are sponsoring 2 books for this giveaway. This giveaway is open until Friday, May 26th, and on Monday, May 29th, I will announce the winners. All you have to do in order to enter this giveaway is to leave a comment in the section below this video in YouTube. You need to have a US address so that we can send this book to you. All right, so best of luck to you all.